CD 2, Unit 9, Culture, Track 20.
What have you got under painting?
I put cartoon under painting.
Yes.
What about you?
Yes, I've got cartoon as well. And I also put modern art under painting.
Oh, yes, of course. And literature?
I've got 3 things under literature: horror, novels, and poetry.
Oh, I put horror under film.
Yes, I think it can go there too.
What about music?
Under music, I've got classical music,
Yeah, me too.
opera,
Yeah.
and rock music.
And opera can also perhaps be classed under theatre,
Yeah, I agree.
with dance and ballet.
Yeah. So what have you got under theatre?
Dance, ballet, and I think that's all I had.
Okay, I also put comedy and plays.
Oh, comedy can also go under literature, can't it?
Yeah, and film.
Yeah.
CD 2, Track 21. 1. Easier than. 2. Faster than. 3. Colder than. 4. Healthier than. CD 2, Track 22.
It says here that 70% of Americans got news about the election on the internet. I think that's amazing.
Amazing. I don't find it surprising at all. I mean, with an election, people want to find out news very quickly, and it's faster on the internet than on TV. How many Americans use the internet for news every day?
Well, it says 37% here.
Well, there you are. About half of the first number.
Do you think the number is the same here?
I think that it's probably the same. I think a lot of younger people use the internet for news stories, but older people are more traditional. They read newspapers or watch the news on TV.
I don't think that it's just older people. I believe that newspapers are still better than other news sources because you can read them anywhere. On the train, in a restaurant, even in front of the TV.
Yes, I suppose so. What do you think of getting news on your mobile phone then?
Well, it's okay, but in my opinion, it's better to read a newspaper or watch TV for news to get more information and other people's opinions.
CD 2, Track 23.
Good evening. Tonight we've got Mariella Dolcino with us to talk about her favourite films from the last 10 years. As you know, Mariella is the film critic for the Sunday Reporter. Welcome to the show, Mariella.
It's good to be here, Neil.
OK, let's start with the best. Mariella, what do you think is the best film of the last 10 years?
Well, there's no competition for me. I know a lot of people think it was the films in the Lord of the Rings series, and they were good. But for me, the best film in the last 10 years was Slumdog Millionaire. It was so different, very clever, and it had the best photography, I think.
I think a lot of people agree with you. What's the most exciting film of the last 10 years, do you think?
Oh, well, that's easy. Casino Royale. I think it's the best James Bond film. Daniel Craig was fantastic in the character of James Bond. He's by far the best Bond, in my opinion.
OK. Were there any surprises for you in the last 10 years?
Surprises? Let me see. Well, yes, I think the biggest surprise was An Inconvenient Truth. You know, the Al Gore documentary about the environment. It was really interesting, and I think a lot of people understood the problem better when they watched it.
What about foreign language films? Any good ones there?
Well, lots, of course. But the one that I think was best was The Lives of Others, the German film. It was a lovely film, very sad, but the most interesting foreign language film of the last 10 years. And for me, the most successful winner of the Oscar for the best foreign language film.
I like that one too. You don't like violent films, do you?
No, I don't. But there's one violent film that I want to talk about. No Country for Old Men. That was very violent. Possibly the most violent film of the 10 years, but it was very good. And the actor, Javier Bardem, was really fantastic as the bad guy. It's not usually the kind of part he plays, but you can believe that he's a real villain in this film.
And any good comedies?
Oh, yes. My favourite was Little Miss Sunshine. It really was the funniest film of the last 10 years for me. Especially the scene when the little girl is at the Little Miss Sunshine competition. But it's also quite sad in places.
Well, I think that's all we have time for.
Oh, no. Wait a moment. There's one more film I really want to mention, and that's Chicago. I don't usually like musicals at the cinema, but it really was the freshest musical for a long time. It was really good.
OK. Thank you very much, Mariella. And now we turn to the world of theatre.
CD 2, Track 24.
I'm going to the Banksy exhibition. Do you want to come?
Is it expensive?
No, it's free.
No thanks. I don't like going to exhibitions, really. They're boring.
But Banksy's really good. I love his work.
Who's Banksy? Is he famous?
Yes, he's a really famous modern artist. He paints graffiti on the sides of buildings.
That sounds stupid. I prefer traditional paintings to modern ones. Anyway, I want to stay at home. It's the final of Pop Star Search on TV this evening.
Oh no, I hate listening to those stupid kids singing.
Well, I love it. It's so exciting.
It's rubbish.
Oh, you hate everything on TV.
No, I don't. But I like serious programs more than talent shows. I prefer watching films or documentaries, programs that make you think.
But I don't want to think when I watch TV. I just want to relax.
CD 2, Track 25. 1,
Is it expensive?
2,
Is he famous?
CD 2, Track 26. 1,
Is it nice?
2,
It's lovely.
3,
Is it interesting?
4,
It's boring.
5,
Are we late?
6,
Does she know?
CD 2, Track 27.
What should we do this weekend?
Oh, I don't know.
How about going to the cinema?
Oh, what's on?
I think there's a new Harry Potter.
Oh, no, I don't like that.
Oh, don't you? I love that.
I saw the last one and it was really boring.
Oh, it was great. I read the book. I loved it.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's 2 against Harry Potter. Okay, not Harry Potter.
What about going out for dinner?
Yeah. Thai food? Anybody like Thai food?
It's okay.
I don't really like Thai food.
How could you not like Thai food? I love Thai food.
And restaurants are quite expensive. There's a football match on Saturday. Why don't we go and watch that?
I think that's a great idea.
Okay, I do quite like football. Yeah, hang on though, because football could be a bit expensive.
My brother's band, they're on at the local club this weekend. Why don't we go and see them?
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
That sounds good.
I'd love it.
Let's meet at the station.
Good idea. What time?
About 7?
7's good.
7's fine.
Fantastic. 7 o'clock at the station.
See you there.
Yeah.